the Fever win the tip. Now here's Mitchell, guarded by Charles. Mitchell outside, pass to Clark. Boston sets a screen. Just 5 to shoot. And a shot by Clark, no good. And here's Stokes. Outside Williams. And here's Charles. Here's Stokes. Over Boston. Stokes misses.
Not sure what the D was doing there. She's not the player to give open looks to, but they got away with it that time.
Pass to Mitchell. Three-pointer. Yes, what an assist from Caitlin Clark.
And Mitchell's ability to space the floor is so valuable to this offense.
Now Burton. Now Charles. She's covered by Mitchell. Right side Charles. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Boston. One thing I love about this Golden State organization, their home, the Chase Center.
Oh, it is a gorgeous arena. One of the best in the NBA and WNBA. The Valkyries drawing so many fans here, and I think it's just a statement from the franchise. We want to be big time.
Now here is Thornton. Pass to Stokes. Now Williams. And here's Stokes. Banked in off the glass.
Ran her defender straight into that screen to open up the lane to the hoop.
Now here's Clark. Now here's Mitchell. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
She can shoot off the dribble a lot, but Mitchell is also adept at shooting off the delivery. A crisp pass helps her square up.
Here's Stokes. Here's Williams. It's stolen by Billings. And Billings gets the whistle that time. That is her first foul of the game.
Great play to sacrifice her body, take the charge, giving up her body for the team.
And really a heads-up play as well. Reads the play nicely and gets in the perfect position.
Pass to Thornton. Up top, Williams. Hole defending. And Williams gets it to go.
The defenders didn't really even get a sniff of her on that move to the iron.
Yes, it's good.
You can always depend on her to put that lead pass right on the money.
Valkyries trail. Outside Williams. Thornton up top. Now here's Williams. Hole defending. Pass to Stokes. Shot clock at 6. Back to Williams. From downtown, buries the long-range jumper.
Nice offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage.
Boston outside. Here's Mitchell. Shoots from 12. It's hauled in by Williams. Thornton with it. Now Mitchell defending. Here's Charles. Good, and it's Gabby Williams who picks up the assist.
That pass into the paint was dead on target.
Now Mitchell. She's got 6. Hole. Clark outside. Beyond the arc. Bangs home the trifecta.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Now here's Charles. And it's Gabby Williams penetrating. Misses off the right iron. The Fever leading. Pass to Clark. Mitchell outside for 3. And here's Boston. Yep, count it.
Well, you got to tip your cap to Aaliyah Boston right there. Outstanding concentration, despite the defense being right there.
Now here's Williams. She has 5. Charity stripe shot. The Fever pull it in. Pass to Mitchell. And stolen by Thornton. Now here's Charles. She's guarded by Billings.
Very clever passing. She put that ball on a silver platter for her.
And it's the Fever ball. Now a decade in this league, Kayla Thornton gives this team experience.
Flexibility, too. I mean, she's had different roles in the W from starter to bench scorer. But Thornton is a great example for younger players that your game and your role can consistently evolve.
It's Burton. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Pass to Williams. Now Stokes. Just 4 to shoot. Over Boston. It's hauled in by Aaliyah Boston. So it's Indiana now. Mitchell outside. Back to Boston. Over Charles. Boston shot is good.
That's a big make for Aaliyah Boston. It forces defenders out of the paint to meet her.
Thornton outside. To the middle. Burton, pass to Stokes. Charles up top. Up top, Williams. Hole defending. 3, Kayla Thornton. 1 up, 1 down. She makes her first shot in this game.
A solid shooter from downtown. When Thornton gets daylight, she doesn't waste it.
Caitlin Clark with the 3. Good, and it's Aaliyah Boston who picks up the assist.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3 ball at one end with their own.
A 3-point battle starting to take shape here.
Now here's Williams. She's got 5. 11 feet out, and the rebound goes to the Fever. Lexi Hole on the wing, guarded by Charles. Lexi Hole on the wing. Mitchell. Fires the 3. And the Fever hit again from deep.
She might not be the top sharpshooter in this league, but that's not a shot that D can afford to give to her.
Outside Williams.
Watch this, watch this. Hey, look over here.
Pass to Thornton. The 3. That's her second shot and her second basket. My math says that's 2 for 2.
Most jump shooters prefer to shoot off the pass, not the dribble. Thornton, no different.
Now here's Clark. She's got 6. The 3 from Kelsey Mitchell. Good on the triple.
She is just bombing it today. How many more 3s are we going to see from her?
Well, we've already seen a lot. I mean, she's got more points from outside the arc than inside the arc.
Thornton up top. She's guarded by Billings. Pass to Williams. Back to Thornton. Burton. Her first shot coming late. And it's Golden State, another one.
There has not been much defense to speak of yet, has there?
Nope. It's been all offense all the time here early.
Now here's Boston. Caitlin Clark outside. It will not find the hoop, and it's her 3rd miss. She has made 2. Pass to Burton. Outside Williams. No good with the triple. Here's Clark. Boston outside. Back to Clark. The 3 ball. Yes, great play by Aaliyah Boston to set it up.
Superb assist. She was crafty, creative, and the ultimate teammate on that play.
Pass to Stokes. Williams, hole defending. Now here's Williams. She's covered closely. Aaliyah Boston grabs the miss. Now here's Clark. From deep three-point range, and that does it for the first quarter. The Fever on top. They lead by 8. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And what stands out to you from the Fever in this one?
Not too much trouble for them in the rebounding department as they've really dominated the glass.
Yeah, they flexed their muscle down low and really limited second chances.
Count the basket.
Amihir never stopped working inside. Once she got the ball in deep, it was over.
Pass to Harris. Cunningham. From outside the arc. Offensive board. Hines Allen, good.
The inside-outside game of Hines Allen. It's a work of art. It is just so much fun to watch.
She's guarded by Boston. Pass to Hayes. From past the arc. It's hauled in by Aaliyah Boston. The Fever with the lead. When the Fever won the 2024 draft lottery, I think everyone in the world knew who they were going to take, Caitlin Clark.
Yeah, she's already had a massive impact on the Fever and the league. On the floor, Clark's passing and limitless range are just tremendous weapons offensively. And then off the floor, I mean, I think the Fever might be the hottest ticket around the W.
I mean, here's a screen. Here's the three. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Tiffany Hayes.
Look at how Amihir uses her height to overcome the interior resistance.
To the left side wing. Outside Cunningham. Launches a three. Here's Boston. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time, and offensive glass getting it done.
An excellent offensive rebounder. How about Boston imposing her will?
They set a pick. Tiffany Hayes on the wing. Johnson defending. Pass to Hayes. Unloads. Buries it from three-point range.
Takes pride in each performance. Hayes is the centerpiece of everything her team does.
Here's Boston. Lets it go from the wing. The Valkyries pull it in. Outside Hayes. Johnson defending. Pass to Hayes. Inside. That one falls. Her second basket of the game. She is now 2 for 3.
The teardrop. Hayes perfecting that shot.
And here's Harris. Here's Boston. Cunningham. This is the jumper. And in this second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. To the paint. Here's Amihir. And she drops in the layup off glass.
That's a good look. That is a good look. And she'll make that one most of the time.
Here's Boston. Foul called that time on the way up, and that'll give her 2 chances at the free throw line.
Well, we saw this with Boston even back in college. She does a great job of drawing fouls.
And the 2023 Rookie of the Year, Aaliyah Boston, is a treat to watch.
Oh, yeah, she's a lot of fun. Personally, I love her passing, ability to run offense through the post. Boston is such an unselfish player, team first. Traits that we don't normally associate with first overall picks like her.
And the first one at the line is good.
Well, it's hard to stay healthy, and Aaliyah Boston's done a great job of being available.
Well, she didn't miss a game during her first 2 years in the league, which is pretty incredible, playing more than 30 minutes per contest. But Boston doesn't just show up. She plays hard.
And she makes both free throws.
Last year, the league debuted the reset timeout. What did you think of it, Brian?
Well, I loved it. I mean, you get to advance the ball late in games, but there's no huddle, no drawing up plays by the coaches.
Yeah, Brian, I think it's been a great addition. It keeps the game moving, keeps the energy level high during end-of-game situations. I mean, I think the NBA should adopt it.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
Outside Charles. Pass to Williams. That one's good. Just her third make. And brings her to 3 of 8 this game.
Used her strength to get in the post without much fight from the D.
They need to do a better job next time and muscle up on her. I mean, that's just too easy.
Mitchell's shot's good.
And that's pretty much an unguardable move from Mitchell. So skilled and composed with the ball in her hands.
Williams with it. She's got 7. Out to the left wing. Here's Burton. They get it back. The 3.
It's hauled in by Aaliyah Boston.
And here's Cole. Looking for her first basket still in this one. Back to Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. She's still feeling it. Good as the jump shot falls.
It's almost like she was born to score. Mitchell consistently finds a way to put points on the board. What a skill.
Pass to Williams. Out to Charles. Stokes. Back to Charles. Now Williams. It's in. Bucket number 4 for her, shooting at a 4 for 9 clip.
Fantastic pass. She made that a very easy bucket with the setup.
Now here's Mitchell. For 3. Add another one in the scoring column for her. She's 7 for 10 from the field.
And really, guys, it's been an exceptional performance from her from the field.
Outside Charles. Pass to Burton. Outside Williams. Now Stokes. Takes the 3. Hines Allen pulls it in. Now here's Hull. She hasn't yet put up any points in this one.
Boston up top.
Shoots. Yes, and a nice assist from Maisha Hines Allen.
Well, this is the thing about Aaliyah Boston. She can beat you back to the basket, and she can beat you facing up as well.
Outside Williams. Pass to Burton. Jacks up a 3. She can't hit that time.
Surprising miss, wouldn't you say? I mean, she usually devours those wide open opportunities.
Cunningham.
She's guarded by Williams. Down low. 11 feet out. Hits the front of the rim and out. Outside Charles. Pass to Burton. To the inside. Stokes. Lays it up and banks it in.
That's a heads-up play there on offense. The pump fake cleared the way for the nice layup.
And for this Valkyries team in their first season, Tim, what do you like about their roster?
I like the experience they added. Kayla Thornton from the expansion draft, Tiffany Hayes as a free agent. Those two will lead this young roster.
Timeout called the Fever. Clark outside. Back to Mitchell. Puts up a three.
Yes, what an assist from Caitlin Clark.
Fired that bounce pass in there beautifully.
Now Burton. Thornton up top. Pass to Williams. Out to Charles. 5 to shoot. From deep. A shot by Thornton, no good. Here's Boston. 12 points for her. Clark. There's a screen by Billings. They get the rebound. It's good on the putback.
Way to work the glass, buffet style. Everyone grab a plate. Second chance buckets, they can make a big difference.
Pass to Stokes. Inside. And she converts the layup.
Intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Mitchell with it. She's got 22. Here's Clark. From deep. Drills the three-pointer.
That's just a defensive breakdown. I mean, she is not the player you want to leave open from the perimeter.
Pass to Stokes. Williams.
It's hauled in by Boston. Now here's Billings.
Covered by Thornton. Now here's Clark. Takes the three. Stokes with the rebound.
They had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And when she's open like that, you don't see her miss that sort of look very often.
It's Burton. Pass to Williams. Shot clock at 5.
And here's Burton.
The three is up. It doesn't go for her.
And so we've reached the end of the first half of play.
Fever ahead, leading by 14 shortly. And welcome back as we begin the second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, but anything can happen. It's been an absolute clinic out there by Kelsey Mitchell.
Well, she created a lot of good shots for herself in the first couple of quarters, and she knows when to pass up on the tough ones. Good shot selection.
And that led to a very high points per shot number for her, and that's a stat that really tells you how efficient a player has been.
And here's Burton. Pass to Stokes.
side, Williams. Now Thornton. And it's Billings with the rebound.
What appeared to be an easy 2 points just went straight out the window.
The main role of Monique Billings on this team is to rebound.
When you look at the advanced numbers for basketball nerds like me, rebounding percentage specifically, Monique Billings is one of the best in league history. Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
It's Burton.
Now here's Williams. Clock at 6. Let's go with a 3. Doesn't go that time. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Now Clark. She's got 12. A shot by Mitchell, no good.
Yeah, she didn't punish them for the weak coverage that time, but they just can't count on her missing.
Absolutely, Brian. She's got to go right back to that shot.
Now here's Williams. Gets that one to drop. That's one of her 5 shots she's made while missing 7 others.
Oh, it's a good thing she showed up today because without her, they'd be in deeper trouble.
Here's Clark. Mitchell outside. 3-pointer. Another miss by Kelsey Mitchell. One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend.
That is some dime dropping, exquisite assist.
Here's Clark. Mitchell outside.
The shot is good on the assist from Caitlin Clark.
What fire from Mitchell on the drive. Puts her head down and just charges at the hoop.
Time called here, the Valkyries deciding to talk it over. Well, watching the 2024 playoffs, you felt so good for Kelsey Mitchell.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, here's someone who had never been close to the postseason and then makes her first trip in her 7th year. And she showed out, dropping 21 in her playoff debut.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Thornton left side. Down low. Fade away. Got a piece of it.
Billings with it.
Pass to Clark. Mitchell outside. Gets it to go from downtown.
It's a one-man show out there, guys. Looks like she's willing to handle all the offensive duties for them.
Here's Stokes. Williams.
And here's Burton.
On the wing, Kayla Thornton. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it.
Great communication between teammates there.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter.
Outside Billings.
Back to Clark.
On the wing, Kelsey Mitchell. They get it again.
And that one's good, Billings.
She was the first one to react to that miss. I mean, that's just a hustle play on the putback.
And plenty of contact on the shots, so the 2 free throws coming up.
Well, Kayla Thornton loves these freebies, and she's able to contribute a lot for her team.
And a return to the playoffs for the Fever in 2024. It was a huge step forward for the team.
For sure, snapping a 7-year hiatus, and what's incredible is before that, the Fever went to 12 straight postseasons from 2005 to 2016. So this is an organization that is used to winning.
And she makes the first.
And when you look at the numbers, three-point shooting has leveled off a bit here in the W.
Yeah, it's still a huge part of the game, but the amount of attempts isn't increasing like it was before. It's been about the same the last couple of years.
Well, and we're all thinking why, right? And I think it's because teams have gotten better at defending the three-point line. And listen, there's really only so many threes you can take per game.
Well, this is the first season of Valkyries basketball, so what's a realistic goal for this team?
Well, to me, Blake, it's about getting a solid base and identity, a fan base, develop players, and you can't worry too much about wins and losses as an expansion team.
Clark can't get it to go. Outside Williams. Burton back to Williams. Outside Charles.
Offline with the three. Pass to Clark. Mitchell. Clark outside. Launches it.
And the rebound goes to the Valkyries. Now Burton.
It's deflected. Now here's Mitchell.
Boston outside.
Pass to Clark. Now Hull. The tray. The second chance effort. And the bucket is good from Clark indeed.
She is a coach's dream, guys. Absolutely tireless. Never gives in, never gives up. And that's what it takes to be a great offensive rebounder.
Now here's Williams. 11 points in the game. 6 to shoot. Lets the three fly.
Burton gets the bucket.
A wide open three. They need much better communication defensively.
Here's Clark.
She's got 14. Pass to Mitchell. Now Hull. 5 on the clock.
Boston sets a screen.
Caitlin Clark outside.
Another miss there by Caitlin Clark. It's Burton.
She's covered by Clark. Thornton right side. Williams. Pass to Burton. Good, and it's Gabby Williams who picks up the assist.
Give an assist there, not for a pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed her up and really just made that layup possible.
Time called here. The Fever decide to talk it over. Here's Mitchell. She has 29. Pass to Clark. Over Hayes. Indiana again missing.
Golden State with the ball.
Down by 12. To the paint. Here's Stokes. Makes the bucket. She's now got 5 field goals. 5 for 8 on the game. Clark with it. She's got 14.
Outside Billings. Boston up top.
Pass to Mitchell. Clock at 6. Fires it.
And a shot by Clark, no good.
You know, she's disappeared this quarter, not making a mark at all with her offense.
And you know she'll be happy to get this period over and done with and just start fresh.
And stolen by Charles. To the middle. Here's Thornton. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits.
Outside Billings. Pass to Cunningham.
Mitchell. Clark outside to end the drought. Ooh, no luck on that one.
Yeah, the great shooters, they know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice there.
Yeah, not very good defensive coverage that time. The team got lucky.
Back to Hayes. From about 10 feet out, yes, on the jump shot.
The Fever leading. Pass to Boston.
Now here's Clark, guarded closely.
Outside Cunningham.
Fires for three.
They grab their own miss.
The basket drops and she gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming up for her.
And you see just how strong Boston is, shrugging off the contact with ease.
In the offseason, the Fever were aggressive in pursuing veterans.
Well, the Fever, they like their core, and they want to win now. They signed a bunch of veterans, including Sophie Cunningham, and this is a team that wants to win now. They're sick of losing in Indiana.
Tiffany Hayes for three.
Aaliyah Boston grabs the miss.
To the inside. Here's Hines Allen. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
And here's Burton.
She has 7.
Pass to Ami here.
Hayes.
Covered by Harris.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Well, I just think an illegal screen, it's one of the toughest calls for an official to make.
Yeah, you have to appreciate how difficult a job they have to do when it comes to making calls like that. It's not as easy as people might think.
And the refs in this league just do a great job.
We gotta see that one again. That block was an all-out effort.
Reads the play well and gets herself in the air at the perfect moment. Terrific denial.
And here's Indiana. Outside Cunningham. Hull.
Johnson outside.
Pass to Cunningham.
Fires from deep.
Here's Boston.
Gets it to go for bucket number 8. She's taken just 10 shots.
Oh man, Boston is a tough customer inside. Nice shot.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Hayes. And there's the foul. It'll go on Hayes. That's her first foul.
Great defense, anticipated the play, and got there first.
And coaches love players that are just not afraid to put their bodies on the line and take a shot for the team.
Now Hull. That one misses. Would have counted had it gone. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Fever ahead, up by 15. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know.
Now here's Mitchell. Outside Cunningham. Pass to Hull.
Six on the shot clock.
On the wing, Kelsey Mitchell. The basket good off the assist from Sophie Cunningham.
Nice job by Mitchell. She's a primary scoring option in terms of talent, instincts, and productivity.
Ami here, covered by Hines Allen.
To the paint. Here's Hayes. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
A big-time battle inside. Tiffany Hayes winning that one.
And here's Indiana.
16-point lead.
Finds Allen from outside.
That shot, no good. We've played just over a minute here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Hayes. From the arc. The Fever pull it in. Now Mitchell. Lets it go from deep.
Me here grabs the board. And so it's Golden State with it.
It's a 16-point game. Now Hayes. Off target from three-point range.
Oh, man. That's one she'd like to have over.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one.
Offensive rebound. Here's Cunningham.
Again, the miss by the Fever. Outside Hayes. Down low. And she was camped there in the lane, and she gets a 3-second call.
Just a total loss of concentration right there.
Yeah, this game could turn even more sour on them if those are the kinds of mistakes they're going to make.
Need better focus.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone.
Outside Cunningham.
Back to Mitchell. There's a screen. Sinks the triple.
She's had such a steady hand, and I think watching this game, she's the one responsible for getting them this lead late.
Yeah, her shooting percentage is unreal right now. Just so dependable here today.
Now here is Hayes. Hole with the rebound.
There was not a ton of congestion in the lane, and she could have done better for sure.
Hines Allen. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good.
Golden State with the ball. She's covered by Cunningham.
Pass to Hayes. Shoots the three. It's good, and with that basket, she is now 5 for 9.
An offensive powerhouse. When Hayes is feeling it, she has the range to stretch the floor.
Outside Cunningham.
Tries it from the top of the key.
Stokes with the rebound. And here's Burton.
She's covered by Mitchell. Inside. Pass to Stokes. The jump hook. And it falls all over the rim and in.
You're making things far too easy for her if you let her get the ball that deep in the post.
Agreed. I couldn't have said it any better myself. You know, you gotta do your work early and keep her out of that spot.
She was one step ahead of the D in making that pass. Nice assist.
From the baseline, good work there as it goes.
That's a heads-up play right there, guys. Not just on the assist, but also on the finish.
Pass to Hole.
Back to Mitchell. There's the three. And the Fever hit again from deep.
What a final quarter they're having from downtown. A bunch of threes falling for them.
And they might as well keep going back to the well. Work that perimeter while they're hot.
And work it to the final whistle.
Now here is Hayes. They waste no time getting those 3 points back.
I'm such a fan of the pace and the rhythm that Hayes plays with. I mean, she can get herself going in no time.
Here's Cunningham.
Back to Mitchell. This one for three. Good on the 3-point shot.
It has been a three-point barrage for them since halftime.
Yeah, I don't know if it's been by design or by accident, but either way, it's been impressive.
Maybe the coach just went up to the locker room chalkboard and just put a number 3 out there.
Some room here for Tiffany Hayes.
And another basket for Golden State.
That assist got a little nod from her teammate after the bucket.
Outside Cunningham.
Back to Mitchell. Jacks up a 3. And another 3 for Indiana.
Yeah, she's had a big half from downtown, and when she gets this hot, the green light does not get much greener.
And there's the pick from the top of the key. And it's Hayes missing.
Well, she didn't have a hand in her face, so I thought she was for sure going to bury that.
Mitchell outside. From past the arc. And it's Hayes with the rebound. Basket number 8 for her on 13 attempts. That's a 62% clip so far.
The combination of touch and hops. Hayes has got both, and it makes her a threat down low.
Now here's Cunningham.
And she's good on the 3 ball.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Pass to Hayes. And here's Burton. Puts up a 3. Does not fall through. She's missed 6 of her 14 attempts. Now here's Hull.
Cunningham.
3-pointer. That's in there. Kelsey Mitchell with the assist.
Certain players are finishers, like a Sophie Cunningham. You set them up, they'll knock them down.
Pass to Hayes for 3. On her 15th shot attempt, she makes her 9th basket, shooting a very healthy 60% tonight. Timeout called the Fever.
Yeah, coach wants to get everybody on the same page out there and maybe change up some things as well.
Yeah, that's probably a good timeout. You might as well talk things through.
And kind of change that game plan as well.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Pass to Clark. Back to Mitchell. Here's Clark. The tray.
They get it back. Here's Boston.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. Shot clock at 6.
Hull.
That 3 off the mark.
And so it's Golden State with it.
Thornton outside. Pass to Hayes.
Yes, and a nice assist from Kayla Thornton.
You like how Thornton puts the team first. She would rather move the ball than force her own shot.
Here's Mitchell. She's guarded by Hayes. Back to Clark. And here's Hull. Pass to Mitchell. Let's go with a 3. The 3-pointer is on target.
I can't believe it. They cannot forget about her like that. She's not going to miss that open look.
Now Stokes. Williams. Now Burton. Stolen by Clark.
Outside Billings.
Clark outside. And here's Kelsey Mitchell for 3. And the Fever hit again from deep.
And they're not finished yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, they're not taking any chances. This is how you close a game out.
Just look how happy their coach is.
Here's Stokes. Pass to Hayes. over Mitchell. And she gets that one to go off the front iron.
Well, their offense is kicking the gear, but it's come just a little too late.
I think it may be, but at least they're finally showing some signs of life offensively, but too bad it's past the point where it'll do them much good.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now here's Clark. Now Hull. Mitchell. And the Fever hit again from deep.
Nice ball movement from Hull. Terrific at recognizing when her teammates are open.
It's Burton.
And so it's the Fever taking care of business in this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says an awful lot about this team.
Yeah, Blake, I guess they don't need home cooking, like, you're cooking from your mom, to feel at home. Just a masterful performance all around for them.
So that's going to do it for this one, folks.